File 8.
Chapter 74. The people are not frightened of death. What then is the use of trying to intimidate them with the death penalty? And even supposing people were generally frightened of death and did not regard it as an everyday thing, which of us would dare to seize them and slay them? There is the Lord of Slaughter always ready for this task, and to do it in his stead is like thrusting oneself into the master carpenter's place and doing his chipping for him. Now he who tries to do the master carpenter's chipping for him is lucky if he does not cut his hand. Chapter 75. The people starve because those above them eat too much taxed grain. That is the only reason why they starve. The people are difficult to keep in order because those above them interfere. That is the only reason why they are so difficult to keep in order. The people attach no importance to death because those above them are too grossly absorbed in the pursuit of life. That is why they attach no importance to death. And indeed, in that their hearts are so little set on life, they are superior to those who set store by life. Chapter 76. When he is born, man is soft and weak. In death he becomes stiff and hard. The 10,000 creatures and all plants and trees, while they are alive, are supple and soft, but when they are dead they become brittle and dry. Truly, what is stiff and hard is a companion of death. What is soft and weak is a companion of life. Therefore, the weapon that is too hard will be broken. The tree that has the hardest wood will be cut down. Truly, the hard and mighty are cast down, the soft and weak set on high. Chapter 77. Heaven's way is like the bending of a bow. When a bow is bent, the top comes down and the bottom end comes up. So too does heaven take away from those who have too much, and give to those that have not enough. But if it is heaven's way to take from those who have too much, and give to those who have not enough, this is far from being man's way. He takes away from those who have not enough, in order to make offering to those who already have too much. One there is, and one only, so rich that he can afford to make offerings to all under heaven. Who is this? It is the possessor of Tao. If then the sage, though he controls, does not lean, and when he has achieved his aim does not linger, it is because he does not wish to reveal himself as better than others. Chapter 78. Nothing under heaven is softer or more yielding than water. But when it attacks things hard and resistant, there is not one of them that can prevail, for they can find no way of altering it. That the yielding conquers the resistant, and the soft conquers the hard, is a fact known by all men, yet utilized by none. Yet it is in reference to this that the sage said, "Only he who has accepted the dirt of the country can be lord of its soiled shrines. Only he who takes upon himself the evils of the country can become a king among those that dwell under heaven." Straight words seem crooked. Chapter 79. To allay the main discontent, but only in a manner that will certainly produce further discontents, can hardly be called successful. Therefore, the sage behaves like the holder of the left-hand tally, who stays where he is, and does not go round making claims on people. For he who has the power of Tao is the great almoner. He who has not the power is the grand perquisitor. It is heaven's way, without distinction of persons, to keep the good perpetually supplied. Chapter 80. Given a small country, with few inhabitants, he could bring it about that though there should be among the people contrivances requiring 10 times, 100 times less labour, they would not use them. He could bring it about that the people would be ready to lay down their lives, and lay them down again, in defence of their homes, rather than emigrate. There might still be boats and carriages, but no one would go in them. There might still be weapons of war, but no one would drill with them. He could bring it about that the people should have no use for any form of writing save knotted ropes, should be contented with their food, pleased with their clothing, satisfied with their homes, should take pleasure in their rustic tasks. The next place might be so near at hand that one could hear the cocks crowing in it, the dogs barking, but the people would grow old and die without ever having been there. Chapter 81. True words are not fine-sounding. Fine-sounding words are not true. The good man does not prove by argument, and he who proves by argument is not good. True wisdom is different from much learning. Much learning means little wisdom. The sage has no need to hoard. When his own last scrap has been used up on behalf of others, lo, he has more than before. When his own last scrap has been used up in giving to others, lo, he has more than before. When his own last scrap has been used up in giving to others, lo, his stock is even greater than before. For heaven's way is to sharpen without cutting, and the sage's way is to act without striving.